Hola, freaky people. I'm back. We're in South Florida, and today we're going to talk about, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watches. So you're going to want to hear this. The first 2 watches we're going to talk about, it has an announcement tied to it. One is a budget-friendly watch that is a replacement, and then 2 are coming directly from Japan that you're going to want to see. So here's the deal. Let's first start with these 2 watches in this box. There are 2. The one on this side is for me. The one on this side is for you. What is this? Well, this is upcoming. As soon as we hit 400 members, or 400 users, so 400 subscribers, they're called subscribers, I'm going to keep one of these, and I'm going to give one away. So, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will say it's a Seiko 5. It's something I've been looking at for a while. Haven't pulled the trigger until I saw it on somebody's wrist and really kind of pushed me over the top. But I'm liking this watch. I really want to use it. I really want to wear it. And I really want to give one away. So if you are not a subscriber, click subscribe and tell your friends and all that good stuff. So I'm going to swing the camera around because I can't be outside with this gimpy ass leg right now. And we're going to talk about 3 more watches. Again, a budget watch and then 2 that came from Japan. So let me swing the camera over so we can look at my cat's ass. And you want to go lick yourself somewhere? No? Okay. So real quick, let me talk about the budget-friendly watch that I have. I've purchased this. I already tried unboxing it, screwed up the unboxing, and so let me just say that I'm going to show you what this is, but I'm going to do a review in a couple days. This is not the watch you want to stick around for. It's probably going to be the other 2 that came from Japan. So this is still one of those watches that I'm showing you now because I think if you can get your hands on this, this is actually a cool little watch. I tried buying it once before and it came DOA. So let me just show you what it is and tell you to go and buy it. It's on Amazon. I think it's less than $100. I think I may have paid, hang on, let me look. Yeah, I paid a whopping $50 for this watch. So go and buy it. This is the 40mm Todd Snyder X Timex. Military-inspired 40mm. It is a quartz. It's got a cream dial. It has the whole indigo hands happening or whatever. But why I bought this watch is I tried buying it once before and it was DOA. And then finally, here we go again, $50 later. Yeah, so what I like about this watch, it is a simple design, kind of a military style, 40mm across, no idea what the width is. But I love the way the simple style of this watch. Again, it was dead on arrival when I bought it from Timex directly. I had to do an RMA. They were cool. They took it back, but they were out of stock. So this now exists online on Amazon. $50. Go and buy it. You won't be disappointed. At least I don't think I'm going to be. Like I said, I'll do an unboxing, or I'll do a proper review in a little while, as soon as I get some wrist time on it. But let's talk about the stars of the show. All right, so
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition to advance AI.
Alexa, shut up. Wow. That's like the most retarded device on the planet. Alright, so let's talk about the ones that I've been wanting to get my hands on. I'm wearing my Breitling Super Ocean 42. Loving this watch. Great watch. Awesome watch. Beautiful watch. Loving it. I'm going to do a comparison between this and the Omega Seamaster in a little while. But I'd like to do it outside, and like I said, this is the first crap day that we've had in a month. So I think I've got some interesting talking points to go over with you, so stay tuned for that. But now let's grab that other box from Japan. It is, I'm not sure if I bought it from Seija or Sakura or whatever it is. Oh, didn't buy from either one of those. Okay, so this is one of those watches that I picked up, or a set of watches that I happened to buy from the same vendor on Chrono 24. They were both from the same one. It wasn't really planned that way, but it came from IPPO Japan, IPPO Japan. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's the name, IPPO Japan. Like I said, Chrono 24. I've been looking online really almost every day to try and find some watches that I like the style of, and I'm just bored with what's out there these days. And so it is, yeah, so it was ironic that I ended up finding 2 that I liked at the same time from the same vendor on the same site and ended up buying them. There's also another one that I have coming in tomorrow that I learned about from Chris Murley's Murley on Time channel. I think that's an even more interesting watch than this. But nevertheless, let's look at this. So, what was cool about this company is they had enough intelligence to notice that I had bought multiples from them, and even though they were separate orders, they snuck them in the same box. And not that that's a big deal, really, but I thought it was neat that they had enough intelligence to do that. So let me look at these two watches. And like I said, I'm going to do a review on these coming up. I just want to get some wrist time on them. But here's the first one. At least I hope this is the first one. Mother. Alright, so again, you might be seeing a theme. This is, it is a Seiko. It is not an expensive one. I paid 38,900 yen for this, which comes out to about 350 bucks. And let's do some talking. Like I said, not a lot of coming out, not a lot of watches that I liked coming out. I saw this one, and I just had to buy it because I liked it. Now, what is interesting about this to me is that it is considered, I guess, Seiko's budget line, but yet they are doing some cool stuff to the point where I don't know how they're considered budget. So here's a quick comparison. Let me tell you what it is. All right, so here are the two watches side by side, so you can see a quick comparison. And let me give you a close-up. This is the Seiko 5 SBSA 143. So Sierra Bravo Sierra Alpha 143. It is a Seiko 5 automatic, orange on black. It has the Seiko 4R36, so it is basically day-date complication, hacking, hand winding. I don't know, there's something about the black on orange. I don't know, it is kind of a field style watch. I'm kind of digging it. I kind of like how that stands out. I kind of like the contrast. So more of a fun watch, kind of a showcase back on the back. Again, it is a Hardlex crystal, Seiko 5. You're not going to get the castle with this one, but yeah, definitely an attractive watch. So as soon as I get some wrist time on this, definitely do a quick review on it. So let me toss that in the box, because I'm kind of anxious to look at this other one. The other one, also from Japan. I think this was a Japan-only release. So let me put that over there. Let me slide the Seiko 5 in that direction. Maggie, your furry ass is in my way. Bubble wrap. Actually, some nice bubble wrap. Never thought I'd say that, but okay. Throw that over there. Throw that over there. All right, make some room. All right, so this Ippo Japan does a pretty good job packing. At least you don't have to worry about your watches breaking. This is the one I'm kind of jazzed about. Like I said, I've been on the hunt for a watch for a while. Not just to buy a watch, but something that I like. And it's been a couple months. It's been a couple months since I found something. And again, I've checked budget watches. I've checked expensive ones. Omega's come out with some things that I was kind of underwhelmed with. Breitling came out with a new watch that I didn't really like some new Navitimers or whatever, and then some black and yellow Super Ocean that I wasn't too jazzed about. But haven't really found any that I like. So anyway, so this one came out again. It's another Seiko. I'm noticing a trend here. It's not intentional. A couple manuals. Manual I'll never be able to read because it's all in Japanese. Okay. That. Alright, nice little packaging. We've got this semi-cardboard, or this cardboard semi-padded box. Hello, Maggie. Alright, so here we go. Doesn't open all that well. Looks like the inside of the box has been through World War III, but check that out. That, in my opinion, is the star of the show. This is referred to as the Zen Garden. It is a Seiko Presage SARY or SARY or whatever it's called. Sierra Alpha Romeo Yankee 205. The Japan model number is SRPG 25J1. So it is, of course, it's another mechanical automatic. It's got the 4635 movement inside of it, so it is not day-date, it is just date. There it is compared to the 42 Super Ocean. So not a bad size. So let's talk about why I bought this and why I think this is the star of the show. Let me get rid of that, the hang tag. I'm sure if I don't pick up this hang tag, I'm going to be pulling the string out of Maggie's butthole later on. Man, I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. I know I should be opening this properly, and I probably just jacked the leather on the side by pulling it like that. But I got to be honest, it's been quite a while since I found a watch that I actually like. All right. And then let's take this plastic off. So showcase back, of course. Presage. All right, so what did I like about this watch? Let me throw it on the Kenko wrist, and then we'll talk about it. And like I said, I'll do a review coming up. Not too good at putting these newer, fancier clasps on. That goes like that. I think that's correct. Throw it on the Kenko wrist. Alright, so, I don't know about you, but I'm really digging that. And I know the lighting in here sucks. I should be doing these outside, and I will. But what do I like about this watch? I mean, number one, so we're in Florida, right? I want more of that lighter kind of, not tropical, but more of that summer feel. and I think this style is much more appropriate for being down here. I also like the basic style of this. You know, there's a reason why it's called the Zen Garden, because it has more of this peaceful kind of feel to it. So I'm digging that. You know, I like the red accents. I don't know if you can see on camera, but the 12 marker and the second hand, both red accents on this kind of almost this linen colored dial, or this linen colored face. Yeah, I don't know. For me, that's just a sexy kind of look. You know, it has this stepped side on the crystal. I don't know. You know, somewhat of a semi-domed crystal. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's Seiko, so it's probably... Oh, no. Okay, so it's listed as a dual curve sapphire. Again, 4R35, manual self-winding, hacking. It's got a 41-hour power reserve, thickness 11.7 millimeters, 48.5 millimeter lug to lug, 41.7 millimeter width, 77 grams, 23 joules. So this is saying it's a September 2021 release. For me, there's I don't know, the phrase Zen Garden is actually a pretty cool name. That's pretty fitting in my opinion. Again, I know the lights in the RV kind of wash things out a bit, but in the sun, I think that's gonna pop. I think that's a very peaceful, very summer-like type of style. There's the side, the back. Oh, and what I was gonna say is I have bought several other presages from Japan. The matcha, I think it was, the green tea or whatever, I think was one of them, but I've bought several of them, and for some reason, they all seemed smaller than this band. This one, even though it is tapered, it is not as drastic as those others. So, I don't know, I think realistically, this is to me kind of like maybe like a comparison to an upscale Bambino, or a slightly upscaled Bambino, but the Zen Garden, very, very nice execution. Listen to me, I said execution like I'm a watch snob. Yeah, I'm just digging this. So yeah, like I said, went months without buying anything, and then bought a bunch of other watches. And I'll tell you what, there's another watch I've got coming up. I think I mentioned this. Chris Murley's Murley on Time channel. He has a watch that he listed on his wish list. And Chris, I'm so sorry for buying one of them. Maybe I'll send you one as a thank you. You'll see what that watch is. I think it comes in from Long Island Watch from Mark tomorrow. As soon as it arrives, I'll do a quick unboxing. Like I said, I've been on this buying spree for months, and I need to start doing some proper reviews to tell you whether or not the watch was worth it. I do have one coming up that I'll say again. I think you're gonna like to hear it. It's basically a real world comparison of the Super Ocean 42 compared to my Omega Seamaster Tokyo 2020 edition. Probably my two favorite watches, but there are some differences that I think people will want to know about, at least from, like I said, from a real world perspective. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance is this bad boy. So again, Seiko 5, there's two of them in here. One of them is going to be one of my subscribers getting it. So as soon as we hit the 400 subscriber mark, and that's 46 subscribers from now, I'm giving one of these out, and I'll let you know what the other model is. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing uploaded because it's been a while since I said hey to anybody. Like I said, the star of the show is the Seiko Presage Zen Garden. I'm thinking that's going to be one of my new daily wears. I'm just loving that watch. I know it's a bit of an unusual video going through all these others just to get to this one. I can't even talk right. But yeah, stay tuned for a review. And like I said, click subscribe, notification, all that stuff, and spread the word, and maybe we can get up to that 400 subscriber count, so that I can give away one of those other Seikos that are in that box. Anyway, here we go. Seiko Zen Garden. Click subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in a few minutes.